Welcome back, viewers. It's a new week with new opportunities. We promised you and ourselves that we'd start farming in this episode. But we are still waiting for one more part, which is the oil cooler. Van Cronenberg has finally shipped this oil cooler. It can arrive at any moment, and once it's here, we'll install it, and then we'll start farming. We still have a lot of work to do, so before the oil cooler arrives, we'll have to do a lot of things in the engine compartment. So I'd say enough talking, because it's going to be an awesome episode. And make sure to keep watching this episode, because now you're going to find out if we're going to start or not. We've completely bled our clutch system. We did it in 2 steps. As you know, we've put a lot of effort into keeping our quick release system. So that means you can remove your gearbox, including your line, using a really nice device like this. So your oil pressure just stays in your line without any air getting in. Pretty clever idea, right? And this is just the moment where we're going to feel how our clutch pedal feels. I'm curious because some say it's very heavy, while others say it's pretty light. And we've never pressed the clutch of a Lambo before, so we're just going to do it now. What do you think? I think it's heavy. Fluid level is good. Yeah, it's really something to get used to, because those pedals are really close together, and you have very little space, so you definitely have to wear really narrow shoes. Wow, feels good. But what can you compare it to? What kind of car? If I had to compare, it feels heavy right away. But it reminds me of really old BMWs. I think maybe those big 6 cylinders from back in the day. Those E30 SE 36S. They had a pretty heavy clutch. We know that our clutch system is working well. Shall we continue with changing our gearbox oil? That's the gearbox oil that actually lubricates your gears. It takes 4 liters in an empty system. Our hoses were disconnected, causing significant gearbox oil leakage, so we're unsure how much remains. So the best thing is to actually drain it completely and then see how much needs to be added. But of course we're going to change it again. We did that the first time as well, so now we're just going to change it again. And then we can reattach our manual shifting mechanism with the liquid gasket, because we haven't done that yet. Let's go. It's a new day here, and I want to start with really great news, namely the oil cooler has arrived. Well, this is phenomenal news. We've already spent the whole morning trying to fit the oil cooler into the Lambo, because the oil cooler we received from Cronenberg wasn't an original, but an oil cooler that was similar in size to the original. It was smaller, so we had to make a bracket ourselves. And guys, it's in place. Really, what a bracket that was. And yeah, we also did a few things without the camera. Pretty monotonous work. We actually installed the Comfort or Risk pig spot, connected some plugs, connected some hoses, and hooked up the power steering. We just have a few key parts left to install on the engine, like the exhaust, catalytic converter, and air intake manifold. fill it up with fluid, and then we're going to try to start it. Guys, are you as excited as we are? We can't wait any longer. Also, we worked hard this morning to finish everything, though we struggled with the oil cooler. But we overcame it. I'd say that's enough talking. We're going to start by disassembling the cat. No, we're going to assemble them. Then the exhaust goes on, air filter goes on. Let's go. Guys, it's been hours. Taking things apart is easy, but reassembling is a whole different skill. We're ready to fill all the systems with their respective fluids. We're going to vacuum fill the coolant system, put oil in the engine block, and fill up our power steering. We no longer have the e-car system, so we can leave it out. I'm really looking forward to it. We're really working hard to get the car running. I can't wait, guys. The footage you're about to see is super epic because we're going to film everything and then we'll get back to you in a bit. Are we ready, guys? We worked really hard today, it's already super late, but we still want to see it run. We've done everything we could, we've filled up all the fluids. Cronenberg emphasized that we have to start it without spark plugs. Just getting oil pressure through the engine, and yes, of course that goes smoothly without spark plugs, without compression. Let the oil flow through it smoothly, because of course it hasn't turned over yet. Key in the ignition and let's see if it even wants to turn over. I don't think it'll do that. Let's go. Alright. Radio off. Why is he giving bronze push-up for the front already? Oil pressure, yes, it's working. And what do we find out? To our surprise, we haven't connected the engine hood hinges. Those are these big pieces. If that happens, your engine gets no signal and nothing works. Plus, you can't tell your oil pressure. That's why that sensor is going crazy. So yeah, let's try again. New attempt, guys. Absolutely nothing. Well, guys, we've connected it for a moment. The relay where it's normally located by the starter motor. Now, I'm really curious what it'll do. I hope so. And stop! Okay, fuel pump. Do you hear, Nick? Yeah, I also have to go to the fuel pump. Okay, that's positive. And did you have oil pressure? No, it didn't give any oil pressure at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. There should be some oil since it's completely empty. Yeah. So, he went up to 1.5 bar anyway. He went up to 1.5 bar, he says. We're going to put in some fresh juice. I think he would appreciate that. The car has been standing still for quite a while, with a bit of 98 mixed together. Trust me, we'll need to refuel this car a lot. It's unusual. An hour later, it's a new day. It's still dry under the car, so that's really good news. No coolant leak, no oil leak, no power steering leak, nothing at all, no fuel leak. Yeah, so everything is still fine down there. That's right, so now we'll build oil pressure again, and once we reach 1.5 bar, spark plugs in, ignition coils in, connect everything. We're going for a first real start attempt. Seriously, I'm excited. Guys, unbelievable. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Guys, the batteries are in. It's been just over 4 months, about 3.5, since we last heard from each other. Maybe even longer, actually. Maybe even longer, we're a little bit nervous. 'Cause, yeah, you all know how farming goes. Really, an enormous amount of noise. And of course, it's a newly built engine, so we also expect there will be some smoke coming out. Well, I'm a bit nervous, but it's a healthy kind of tension, that's good. We've checked everything. Oil pressure is working. We've heard the fuel pumps. No leaks in the fuel system. No leaks indeed. So yeah, I'd say let's start. Let's go. And... Guys, the pool fin has been turned on. That means the system is completely vented. And of course, our charging voltage is fine too. So that's really good news. Fine. I think it's half an hour later. We've had the car turned off for a while now. We've passed one. It's indescribable what I'm feeling in my body right now. We are incredibly happy that the car is working. It also sounds great mechanically. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. For you, it sounds different since the camera is right behind the exhaust, so you never get a pure sound. But it sounds amazing, guys. I'm really happy. We really worked so hard in this episode to make something out of it. Of course, to keep our promise because we're going to start it. We actually did it. No coolant leaks, I can't even talk anymore. No coolant leaks, no fuel leaks, yeah. Everything is actually just fine. It's filled to the right level. We still need to check the oil again by keeping it at 2,000 revolutions per minute for 2 minutes. And then turn it off and quickly check the level. We'll do that in another episode. And of course, we've kept our promise that we would start with this episode. Give a thumbs up if you also think it's cool that we can just start driving the car right away. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on Instagram. Twins, television will have exclusive content not on YouTube. We also share a lot on our story there. And definitely don't forget to send Cronenberg a like and give them a follow, because they really do some awesome things too. Everyone in the Netherlands should see that. Guys, we're likely driving the Lambo next week. What do you think? I agree. Are we finishing it? I'm already looking forward to it, and we'll end this episode with a great feeling, guys. He did it. See you Friday.